There's a lot of buzz right now around possible 1,200 and 1,400 bonus payments for Social Security beneficiaries. And honestly, this is the most movement we've seen on extra benefit proposals in a very long time. It's rare to see this much activity all at once, and it's catching a lot of attention. Several different plans are being floated at the same time, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through each one clearly and simply. But first, I need to be completely transparent with you. None of these have been approved yet. Still, the fact that lawmakers and advocacy groups are openly talking about additional support specifically for Social Security recipients is huge. You deserve to know exactly what's being discussed, who's behind it, and what it could mean for your monthly budget. I've gone through all the proposals in detail so you don't have to, and I'm going to give you the real picture. No hype, no misleading headlines, just straightforward information you can rely on. Let's get into it. The big theme behind these proposals. Before we look at the dollar amounts, there's one key factor driving all of these ideas: tariffs. Every proposal currently being talked about is connected to new and ongoing tariffs, rising consumer prices, rapid inflation, higher day-to-day costs. These chaotic tariffs, as some people are calling them, are pushing prices up on nearly everything, and the cost of living is climbing much faster than most people can keep up with. Finally, and honestly, it's overdue. Lawmakers and advocacy groups are acknowledging what seniors, disabled Americans, and anyone on a fixed income have been saying for years. You're being financially squeezed right now. People are struggling with the basics: food, rent, utilities, medical care. Whether it's pressure from inflation or tariff-driven cost increases, the impact is very real. So it's no surprise that we're finally seeing conversations about relief for Social Security beneficiaries. Keep that context in mind as we look at each proposal. Proposal number 1, the $1,200 payment, Social Security Inflation Relief Act. Let's start with the first big proposal, the $1,200 payment. This idea comes from the Social Security Inflation Relief Act, and here's what it would provide: a $200 increase each month for all Social Security beneficiaries for a temporary 6-month period. Add that up. $200 times 6 months equals $1,200 total in bonus payments. This extra amount would be on top of your regular check. Why are lawmakers suggesting this? Because tariffs are raising prices across the board, and yes, the proposal uses the exact phrase, chaotic tariffs. People living on fixed incomes can't simply go out and earn more to cover rising costs, so this temporary increase is meant to offset tariff-driven inflation. Would I love to see it last longer than 6 months? Absolutely. A full year or more would make an even bigger difference. But even at 6 months, an extra $1,200 would be meaningful for millions of people trying to stretch every dollar. Again, to be very clear, not approved, but officially on the table. Proposal number 2, the $1,400 payment, Senior Citizens League. The second proposal comes from a different source, the Senior Citizens League, a major advocacy organization. They are pushing for a one-time $1,400 make-up payment for all Social Security beneficiaries. Their argument is simple. COLA increases over the past few years have been too small, too slow, nowhere close to matching real-world inflation. For example, the COLA for 2025 is 2.5%. The proposed COLA for 2026 is 2.8%. Meanwhile, actual prices, especially for essentials like food, rent, utilities, medications, and healthcare, have gone up much more than that. The Senior Citizens League knows it, you know it, everyone knows it. So they're requesting this $1,400 payment to help fill the gap created by years of COLAs that didn't reflect the true cost of living increases. And again, the same theme shows up. Inflation plus tariffs equals higher prices, then beneficiaries need relief. Not approved yet, but this proposal is gaining a lot of traction. Proposal number 3, the $2,000 tariff-funded relief payment. Now let's talk about the third proposal, and this one is getting attention because of who's discussing it. There has been serious conversation about sending out a $2,000 payment to low-income individuals, middle-income individuals, including Social Security beneficiaries. It would operate similarly to a stimulus check, but with one major difference. The funding would come from tariff revenue. The logic behind this idea is straightforward. Tariffs raise prices. Higher prices put pressure on households. Tariffs generate new government revenue. Use that revenue to send money back to the people dealing with the higher costs. And if you look closely, you can see the pattern. $1,200 proposal tied to tariffs. $1,400 proposal tied to tariff-driven inflation. $2,000 proposal funded by tariffs. Tariffs are at the center of everything right now, which is why these three proposals all surfaced at the same time. Can more than one payment be approved? Here's something most people don't realize. These three proposals are completely independent of one another. They come from different groups, different lawmakers, and different agendas. That means they are not mutually exclusive. In other words, it is technically possible that the $200 per month increase could be approved, and the $1,400 makeup payment could be approved, or some other combination. Would it be incredible if more than one passed? Absolutely. Should we expect that? Probably not. But the fact that multiple serious proposals are being discussed at the same time shows just how urgent this situation has become for millions of Americans. Who would qualify? Here's a quick breakdown of eligibility for each proposal. $1,200 proposal. All Social Security beneficiaries, including retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. $1,400 makeup payment. All Social Security beneficiaries. Purpose: compensate for inadequate COLAs. $2,000 tariff dividend check. Low-income Americans, middle-income Americans. Likely includes Social Security beneficiaries. May expand to others depending on final structure. So, depending on your income and your benefits, you could theoretically qualify for 1, 2, or all three, if they get approved. But again, I want to be perfectly clear because I care about your trust. None of these have been approved yet. I will never give false hope or exaggerate. My goal is to keep you updated with real, accurate information. More updates are coming, and as soon as anything is officially confirmed, I'll break it down for you immediately.